like a phoenix.
What is up, everyone? I'm here playing Advanced Warfare. I just got it for Christmas. I know I haven't made videos of it at all, but here I am making a video now. So I wanted to talk about some things at my school. Okay, we had this kid at our school that is named Carl, and Carl is one of those Down syndrome special ed kids. Okay, and let me tell you now, when you hear a kid named Carl, you obviously should know that that person is pretty crazy. Past years since I've been going to the school, I've known this kid for a while. This kid, okay, this is the funny thing. He uses his like mental illness for uses of his own. Well, I mean, like, this kid thinks that he can do whatever he wants. Like, he can kick somebody else's butt and no one would be able to touch him. So today, earlier this morning, I was with a group of friends talking. Next thing you know, my friend points across the table, and I didn't know what he was looking at, and I just forgot, like, the total situation why I turned around. But I turned around, and then I feel this huge boot. I mean, not even kidding, this huge frickin' boot. The size of a frickin' mammoth's toe. Lodge up right between my legs, and almost hit my nutsack. This kid, named Carl. Okay, this kid, he goes right behind me and tries to freaking kick me between the legs. And this is not the first time he's done it. He's done this many, many times. I turn around, and there is this kid with the hood on. And I look at him, and I didn't know who this kid was, because he had his freaking hood on. I didn't know who it was. I thought it was a friend at first, but when a friend hits you, you know he does it softly. And I was gonna beat the crap out of this kid until one of my other friends were like, "Oh my heck, it's Carl!" And that's when I found out it was Carl. And when you see a special ed kid and he's doing that, you can't obviously hit him back, first of all, because that just makes you a total douche if you hit him back. He uses that ability, that mental illness that he has, to go and kick around other people's trash. And he left this huge freaking gash on my leg. But this kid was wearing freaking steel-toed boots. This kid is crazy, okay? He watches Iron Man 3 24/7. And when you're in the hallways and you see this kid, you will know that is him. Because he gets in this freaking football stance, and he puts his arms out behind him, and he's ready to freaking pound someone. Because he's trying to make himself look like he's Iron Man. I'm even afraid of this kid. And everyone else should be too. The funny thing is that he doesn't go and kick everybody else's trash except me. I don't bug him. I avoid him with a passion, and I hate being around him. I even tell my friends, hey dude, if he comes around and you see him, tell me, because I know, once he sees me, he freaking murders me to the ground, and then he'll leave me there. Sees me, he just gives me that freaking death glare, that one death glare, where right as he sees you, you're his next prey, and he can sense the fear in me. It's so messed up. And I'm the only one that he wants to kill too, because every time he sees me, he just wants to murder me. He does some crazy stuff. I mean, he's probably like the hilarious one out of everything. Because, like, what he does some crazy crap in school. It's pretty hilarious. Like, one time he brought a batarang, like one of those toy plastic batarangs they buy at Walmart and stuff. Well, he brings one of those. He's all messing around with it. The best part is that when he's in the hall, he just chucks the thing. I mean, he chucks this batarang across the hall, like freaking Peyton Manning, the quarterback on the Broncos. And that batarang totally flew and hit this girl's hat straight off. And what he does, he just goes, grabs it, and just takes it back. And then he throws it again. Except it didn't hit anybody. So that girl was lucky she didn't get her freaking neck chopped off. Carl, that kid, I will never forget him, because he's the craziest person ever. So, like, one time I went to the new movie Iron Man 3, and Carl, he's obsessed with Iron Man. He loves the Marvel heroes. I don't know why, but he's obsessed with it. But anyways, as I get to the movie theaters, me and my family sit down, we were in the theaters, and we're watching Iron Man 3, okay, good movie. I see Carl, and he's going down the aisle to sit in his seat. And I sit there, I'm like, oh look, it's Carl, because before Carl used to be an awesome person and didn't want to kill me. Skip to the part, during the ending, like when Iron Man's like beating the crap out of everybody and blowing up all the other Iron Mans, he's up in the very, very front with his grandma, and he goes up and he stands up, puts his hands in the air, he's like, kick somebody! But he says the other word, which was pretty hilarious, and all my family was like, who is that kid? And I'm sitting there, I'm like, that is Carl right there. And they're like, who's Carl? I'm like, he's one of the special needs kids. And it was pretty hilarious. As me and my dad get out of the theater, me and my dad were sitting there waiting for my my mom and my other two sisters to get out of the bathroom. But so me and my dad were waiting out there. Carl comes out and he's like, holy crap, did you guys see those explosions? My dad, we're sitting there, we're like, yeah, those were pretty cool. He's like, oh, did you see how he blew those guys' face off? We're like, yeah, that was a pretty good movie. And what he does, this was the best part, and he punches my dad, he's like, boom! I just blew a hole in your stomach. And my dad's sitting there like, oh, that's pretty funny. And I'm sitting there like, okay, Carl, you should go. And his grandma was like yelling at him to like get outside, get in the car. And so my dad's like, okay, that kid's crazy. I'm like, yeah, he's one of the special needs kids. And he's like, oh, that figures. And so my mom and my sister get out of the bathroom at the theater, and we walk out. And as we're walking, we see Carl. He's on his knees, okay? He's like doing a vow. He's like taking a knee right now. He's got his hands right behind his back like he's doing the Iron Man pose. Just sitting there. And his grandma's just walking up. We're sitting there, we're like, what is that kid doing? And as he's sitting there doing his pose, his grandma turns around as he's doing his pose, and his grandma's like, Carl, get your butt in the car now! But that's my video for today. I don't know what else to talk about. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye. Watch me